Whoa, head changed.
Yeah,
Hey, how's it going, guys? We're here with Karate Talk with Shihan and Shihan. But today I have a friend with me. I don't know why you can't see her. Let's see if I can fix this. We got this Halloween edition. We're having some fun. Oh, there we go. Ha ha! How's it going, guys? Karate Talk here with Shihan and Shihan. And I got my good friend, Miss Mariah Barasiga.
Hello.
I can't believe what's going on. I actually have hair, though. Look at that. I have
nice.
hair.
Yeah.
It's awesome. You have hair too. Well,
I do.
You
I
always
got
have
a
hair.
little crazy hair.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a little fun today. It's the 10th episode, and we're on a roll. And I'm definitely excited about what this show has been bringing. We've had some fun with it, but also some good information. Of course, Shihan Laird isn't with us today, but he's been bringing a lot of expertise to the show and stuff like that, and I've really been having a great time. So we thought we'd have a little fun today. Miss Farasiga found some questions, and we're gonna go back and forth and ask each other some of these fun, like survey type questions. Maybe you can get to know the Waterman team here a little bit more. As the head instructor and program director, we get to see you guys a lot, and we want to just make sure that we have that personal connection with you guys as well. So there are some random ones in here. She read off like one or two, and I was like, oh, that's going to be an interesting answer. So we'll see what goes down. So I'm actually going to ask her the first one. So all right. So let's see here. First question. All right. So this one's good. If money weren't an object, what hobby would you get into?
Skydiving.
Skydiving. That sounds horrifying. Like my hair. That sounds absolutely horrifying. So why skydiving?
I think it would be really fun just feeling the wind rushing past, getting that bird's eye view, having that feeling like when you have a nightmare and feel like you're falling, except
Definitely
it's not a nightmare.
The tongue is ridiculous. So yeah, that sounds absolutely terrifying to me. Have you ever jumped out of a plane? Oh, so you haven't even done it before, and you want to do it all the time?
I have not done it. No.
Why not?
Well, it's expensive.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
And I have two little ones. I might wait till they're through college.
That's
first.
a good idea. Yeah. Probably shouldn't ride motorcycles either.
Not on my list. Okay. What fictional place would you most like to go?
Oh, man. Fictional's fake, right?
Mm-hmm.
I always get those two confused with both fiction and nonfiction, and science nonfiction. Okay, so fake place. What fake place would I go to? Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know many fake places, I guess. I don't spend a lot of time in that fictional world.
Well, you play some video games.
I do play some video games, but I don't want to go to any of those places because there's always something bad happening.
Right?
Yeah,
that's what would terrify me, going to a place in a video game. Like
zombies, or there's people playing shooter games or dropping in on parachutes. No, none of those sound fun.
That's true.
I don't know. Maybe one of those video games that has a really nice beach setting that's right before, or one of the snowboarding games that I've played in the past. That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
But I always find myself wanting to just go snowboard and stuff like that. So anywhere that would be fun for that, I guess.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what we got here.
Snakes on our head are a little distracting.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun. All right, here we go. Which state or country would you never want to go back to?
Ooh, what state or country would I never want to go back to? So I've already been there, and I don't want to go back.
That's how I'm reading the question.
Wow, that's interesting.
Have a little fun with this. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, wrong one. There we go. There was one. Oh, this one. Yeah.
Yeah, now we look studious.
That's right. We're ready to go.
Now I'm ready to answer this question. All right. Where would I never want to go back to?
So I know where I would never want to go.
I've been a lot of places. Where would you not want
to
go back?
So the one place that I've been that I don't want to go back to, and it's 100% because of the climate, was Kansas City. It was so humid down there. It was hard to breathe. I had it was during the summertime. I had an ice cream cone. I went outside, it melted instantly. It was not fun. So because of the weather, I would not go back to Kansas City.
Fair enough. I've been in Florida in August, and same thing, very, very humid, hard to breathe. I got to go on catastrophe duty in Florida in November many years ago, and same thing. It was 90 degrees in November with humidity right after a hurricane.
Yeah. We get 110 out here or whatever, but it's not that thick and
But I love
humid.
Florida in the wintertime. Like, that would be great. So I think it would depend on the season.
Yeah, I think I went there in January, and it was still like 65, 70 degrees or something like that. So it was really nice in the wintertime.
Yes.
So, is it my turn or your turn?
I think it's
Your turn.
I think I didn't really answer that question, but I'm cool with it.
It's all good. You said
Because
Florida.
Kyushu, because like I could find something good about any place.
That's
pretty
true.
Much,
That's
so.
true.
Let's see. Ooh, what pets did you have while you were growing up?
So I had dogs just like everybody else. Most of the time I had 1 or 2 dogs. A lot of golden labs as I
nice.
was growing up.
Lots of energy.
They were very energetic dogs, and they got hair everywhere, and it was like gold hair, like just on everything.
Yes, I understand.
Let's see, I had a humongous fish tank that my mom was like really into, and so of course I was into it as well. And we had this one fish, it was called an arowana, so it was a super
cool.
weird fish, but it only swam at the top, and its mouth opened like that, like, and it would like, you know, suck in the air, and it had like this forked tongue that would come out and stuff, and it would eat mosquito hawks and stuff. So it was a super cool fish.
That is cool.
And then some other ones. It was an Australian fish apparently. And then I had a bunny rabbit that we found out in front of our house. It was hiding underneath one of our cars, and a cat was about to get it. And so we scooped him up, and we ended up keeping him. We had him for like 7 or 8 years after that, or something like that. So lots of different pets throughout the the childhood and stuff like that. But mainly dogs. Dogs would probably be my main pet.
Nice.
How about you?
I grew up on a ranch,
No.
so I had a bunch of
Now,
cattle.
did you consider all of, because I know where this is going to go now. You're just going to start listing off just a big old bucket of animals. Were they all considered pets at that point, or did you just have livestock, or was there a disconnect, or were they all like family?
They were all family,
Okay.
which kind of freaked out my friends when I told them the name of the steak they were eating.
Okay, I could see
Sorry,
that.
friends.
There's a lot of people that they won't make that connection because they don't want to do that, and then there's some people it just doesn't even matter. Like apparently you're that way. Want to go skydiving, and Sally is dinner. So okay, fair enough.
That's what Sally was raised for from the beginning.
True that. That's true. I'm not discounting what you're saying or anything like that, but some people's approach to the situation might be a little different. Let's see here. That's a weird question. What TV channel doesn't exist but really should? Like,
Ooh.
do you have an answer for that? Because I don't even have
Martial
any.
arts TV, which we are creating
Okay,
right
fair
now.
enough. Fair enough. I was gonna say I don't even have an answer for that. Like,
I've got an answer.
you got an answer for everything.
I can't answer where I don't want to go again, but I can answer what TV channel we should have.
All right. What TV show or movie do you refuse to watch?
Oh, I refuse to watch like any horror movie.
Oh, I'm the same way. High five. Horror movies
Oh
suck.
yeah. I'm
I
too
can't.
scared. Like anyone within my reach would just have
see.
nail marks in their skin forever.
Oh, that's the hair. Yeah, I not. Oh, that one's cute.
Yeah, that's Halloween.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I gotta remember.
Speaking of horror movies.
All right. I don't know if this one's gonna work out because every time I open my mouth, it changes. Yeah, horror movies are terrible. Like absolutely terrible creations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going like this. All right, let's go back to Medusa. She was working well for us. We're almost done anyways. So, yeah, horror movies are no fun. And honestly, I can't get into TV shows and movies that are like too serious about life. Like when they start going like into like backgrounds of like family members getting cancer and like all that. Like, I don't need to watch that. Like.
Yeah. We have enough of that
Comedy,
in real life.
action, martial arts, like give me the fun stuff. Like that's why I'm watching a movie. That's right. Entertainment, right?
Yes.
All right, I think we got time for one more question. I
Okay.
think you get to ask the last
All
one.
right. The last question will be,
I want to do
What's-
this hair for real. Like,
right? What's something you like to do the old-fashioned way?
oh man. So honestly, I like to use hand tools versus power tools. Like when I'm working on a car or building something, there are some things like, drilling a hole by hand sucks, but driving a screw in with a screwdriver,
Yes.
rather than using a pneumatic tool or something like that, or an electric tool. Like sometimes I'll go to that just by instinct. It wasn't anything, and I think it comes from. I took some automotive classes when I was like in my college years, and we had to start the class by using hand tools only. We weren't allowed to use power tools until we completed a certain task. We had to break down an entire engine and put it back together by hand. with all the specific the right tools and stuff like that, so that we learn how to do that rather than shortcutting. And so I guess that's one of the things I guess I stick to, like an older school method is using hand tools and stuff like that. How about you? What do you like to do that's old school?
Oh, I like cooking. Like, I like actually starting from scratch with ingredients and putting things together, and having my kids help me with cooking and having the whole family be involved.
Cool.
So it's really nice.
That's definitely a process that you don't see as much anymore, at least this from scratch stuff. Like, there are still people that they bake cookies or they make dinners and stuff like that, but there might be packaged items or things that aren't necessarily put together 100%, but it is healthier on those options, even though it does take a little bit more time.
So good.
It is super good.
Yes.
So now I'm getting hungry. I think it's time for me to get a little food before classes start.
Snack time.
But anyways, thank you, man, for being a part of episode number 10. Hopefully you guys had some fun. Be safe out there if you're going out for Halloween. Go out with your friends. Make sure it's a lit area. Make sure that you can see what's going on and you're just being safe. But anyways, check in next week for episode number 11. We're going to be having a lot of fun with it. But anyways, take care, and we'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Oh, the hair's got to go.
It's so sad.
Bye, hair.
So sad. Bye, hair.